What's up, gamers? We're going to be doing another No Man's Sky video. The joke of civilizations and cultural BS. Because apparently in this entire galaxy, only 3 intelligent alien life forms exist. 4 if you include the Atlas. But you run into the Atlas far less than any of the other 3, so we're not going to really count them. It's also kind of ridiculous that culture-wise, all of their ancient ruins look exactly the fucking same. It's also pretty ridiculous that they have ancient ruins literally on every fucking planet, every fucking moon. Besides the fact that they never interact, no towns or cities are generated or anything of that nature. Let's destroy once again more idiocracy of No Man's Sky. So yeah, there's no civilizations. Let me give you an example. How many human civilizations exist in the universe? Take note, I'm not asking on Earth. I'm talking about in space as a whole. Obviously, 1. Unless you're some kind of alien abductor believer and aliens have been colonized, humans have been colonized somewhere else by aliens, alright? So yeah, logically, 1. We move to the Star Trek universe, the science fiction Star Trek universe. How many human civilizations exist in that fucking universe? How many civilizations in general? Yeah. In fact, in our galaxy, at least in representation to Star Trek, there was a shit ton of alien life forms. And that's just in the galaxy. Star Trek has never really actually went outside of the context, with maybe a couple of episodes. So, when you're generated on a planet, I've yet to be generated on a planet that literally has a full civilization. Towns, cities, stores, people just doing regular jobs, that kind of thing. Nothing like that. Random buildings all the way around a planet and a moon, with 1 alien inhabiting random parts of it. Which also doesn't make sense, is that the what's the word I'm looking for? The flesh-based life forms, the Gek and the Viking, can be on any hazardous planet and they never wear some kind of protective suit inside the structure of the building. I know people are going to make a lot of excuses for that. Well, if the planet's too hot, then the building keeps it cool. If it's too cold, then the building keeps it a nice, even temperature. If it's radioactive or something like that, the planet protects you. The building protects you from it. Oh yeah, what happens when they open the door to the building? Because let me explain to you. On Earth, we are used to this atmosphere that we live in. All right, from the gravity to the pressurization, so on and such forth. So if we were to colonize Earth, we'd have to create building structures, and the inside of those buildings would have to match somewhat the atmosphere that we're currently in. And when people came into it, they would have to connect to a ship. It would be depressurized, whatever. Then they could travel reversely from the ship to the thing with no issues or problems. If they wanted to go out and walk around on the space, actual land, obviously they would need a spacesuit. They'd go in a room that would be depressurized to match the atmosphere and the pressurization of that planet. This same concept applies to every life form. The Gek would be used to whatever their homeworld is. The Viking would be used to whatever their homeworld is. Which means that every structure they're in on any fucking planet or moon would have to have a separate room that would depressurize to match whatever their homeworld is. I mean, they're just literally chilling in there with no fucking mask whatsoever. And you know what? It's really honestly fucking ridiculous. Let's talk about the ancient monoliths. The design of them is the same. If I were to travel to pyramids on Earth for different cultures, yes, they would be pyramid-shaped-ish, but they would be different. Some literally are triangles, some are in the shape of a triangle, but, they got, like, almost steps to them. And again, ancient civilizations, structures, even if they are designed, look similar, they're designed differently and may even be made with a different type of rock, stone, whatever. This same thing would apply to any intelligent life form in space. You go to, once again, the Star Trek, I love it because it's working great for an example. Star Trek, all the different alien civilizations, and just how different their ships, their weapons, their homeworlds are based on those cultures, so on and such forth. You have no cultural distinctiveness between the intelligent life forms. I have yet to run into any intelligent life form that's like, hey, this is the solar system that my homeworld is in. You can go check it out. Nothing. And I'm going to just put out there, not every planet needs to be randomly generated. They could have had a few, like the homeworlds to the solar systems, to the other intelligent life forms. Go visit my... Fuck, dude, they could have done Earth's solar system. I think that would be pretty cool in a game, even though the game is fictional, to still be able to travel to Earth's solar system. To me, that would be cool, to see what kind of technological advances the developer would have dreamed up for our civilization. But there's no cultural difference. Everyone's flying the same kind of ship. Once again, Star Trek, all the different races have their own design to what their ships and weapons and uniforms look like. Not so much in this game. Complete and utter absurdity to no end. Also, learning a language one word at a time, or if you're lucky, you get to as one of the Atlas space stations and you can learn about 10 or 15. Still fucking stupid. I know there's going to be people, well, you learn one word at a time in whatever language you speak. That's fucking bullshit. I don't know about other cultures, but in America, once you get past a certain grade, which is like kindergarten, you start learning more than one word. Even if you go to college, there are still going to be a shit ton of English words that you do not know. Because there's too many to teach you all of them. And yet, this game wants you literally to learn these languages, one language at a time. In fact, you go to some of these ancient monoliths, and that's all you do, is learn one word at a time. Besides the fact that it makes no sense that every fucking planet, every fucking moon, has some kind of ancient monolith on it for these particular alien races, which all structurally and design-wise look the same. There's nothing indifferent about them to say, hey, this is its own fucking alien race. It has its own culture, its own history, its own building design, its own ship design. Nothing like that. Total fucking bullshit. And in my opinion, like I've told people, the game, the concept and the idea is amazing. But how they executed it is completely stupid. Completely fucking stupid. I mean, even the fucking space stations all look the same. Literally, all the space stations look the same. And I don't know if I mentioned this already. I've recorded so many videos, it's not funny. But you never see other alien races in the same solar system. If you go to a solar system and you meet a Gek, it's only the Gek. Which is fucking stupid. If you can find these people, these alien races in almost every solar system, that means they should actually be together in just about every solar system. You can't interact with any of the aliens that come down, supposedly collect resources. You never actually see them on the planets doing this. When they come down and they land at an outpost, they never get out of their fucking ship. It's totally fucking stupid. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form. And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns, no matter how small they may seem, they would make this game far more entertaining. Then you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem.